Hello everyone, we are here at the Meramec River, Lower Meramec Park. We got a chunk of gigantic bluegill here on the line, a bluegill head that I caught somewhere else, and we are going to toss it into the depth out there. So let's get this out there. We got a 4-ounce weight, about 1.5 feet before the actual bait. I've always had trouble, like, honestly, tossing this like 12-foot pole. I can't get it as far as some of my others, but that's fine. I mean, it's still pretty deep there, and we are going to hopefully get a big catfish. Now we're targeting blue catfish, gar, buffalo, and other fish. I've caught nothing but micro channels here, large buffalo and large gar, but I'm glad there's other people here because they can catch a blue catfish, and I want to confirm that they're actually here. As it is snagging season in Missouri, we have this spoon which can snag and also get fish. I don't know if the buffalo are here because that's usually what I snag, but I'm also going to be trying to get some gars as well because I'm sure some gars are going to bite my cut bait sooner or later, but generally I'm not very good at snagging those things. I mean, I'm not very good at hooking those things because gar bites don't generally hook. I'm hoping that someone here, either me or the other two people here, actually catch a big blue because I want to see a big blue being caught here. I've never actually seen one being caught, but I have caught some pretty big gar by snagging and some buffalo as well. Caught a ton of drum here as well. So I got 2 baits out really deep, maybe like 15-20 feet of water, and then I've got 1 worm out pretty shallow. So we'll see what happens. I might convert this eventually into another bait hook, but we will see. You know, sometimes like you'd expect them out to be in the deep, but that's not true all the time. A lot of times they're actually out in the shallow. So it's hard to say, but usually when I snag them, they're pretty deep. However, snagging works a lot better in the winter than it does in the summer, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get anything here. And this place does actually close at dark. Otherwise, like, I'd be fishing here a lot more. Because, yeah, I would like to fish here at night to see if I can get any flatheads or blues, or like any other catfish, because this is a deep hole in Meramec and a very wide crevice in the river. That pole is waving. This pole is waving, so we are gonna pull this in. This doesn't look super small, but it's not. It's actually, oh wow. It is bigger than the regular fish I catch here. What is this? Is this one of the buffaloes? I think it could be one of the buffaloes. It could be a pretty big blue too. Is it a buffalo lord? What is this thing? It's definitely a fish by the way it hit. It's definitely a fish, but it actually feels big. Hit on the wrong pole though. Okay, I might need to move some of the bigger poles like closer. Is this a flathead? If it was a gar, it would have let go by now. Wow. This is kind of unexpected. I'd expect micro channels here on worms, but this is heavy. Yeah, whatever it is, it's pull and drag and it's heavy. I mean, this is only 10-pound line, so I can't really fight it that hard because I don't want to lose it, but this might actually take a while, folks. This might actually take a while to get. It doesn't feel like a big gar, so that would have let go by now. I think it might be one of the buffaloes. I've never caught a buffalo here on the worms, but it could be a cat too. If it's a cat, it's probably like a 10-pounder. I mean, I have caught like 20-pound cats on this line, so I'm not too afraid of losing it. If it's a cat, it definitely might be more of a flathead type. It's an interesting one. What is it a carp? Oh yeah, it's a carp. Okay, yeah, I forgot about it. There are carp here. There are definitely common carp here. Forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. I'll take it though, I'll take it. Common carpio is not bad. It's not big though, it's probably like 5 pounds, but a 5-pound carp on a smaller pole is fun to reel in. I was hoping to be a big cat, but nope, no such luck. Common carp. It's gonna take like 2 or 3 minutes. I guess since this is the river, even though there's no current here, they are like a little bit more feisty than the ones in the ponds. And this one isn't super small. that is, how big is it? I mean, it looks under 10. It looks like it's under 10. It's probably like 4 or 5 pounds by the sound. Maybe like 6 pounds, 7 pounds. But it's streamlined, it's fighting hard. That's what I know. All right. You know, if the fish are in the shallows, I might just have to, oh, it's a good like 7, 8 pound carp. But if the fish are in the shallows, you know, I might have to launch like a cut bait in the shallows, but that'll probably just get garred to death. But anyways, common carpio. We'll take it though. We'll take it. First fish of the day, not bad. Actually not snagged, but yeah, 7, 8 pounds I would guess. Not gonna weigh it. It's not big enough to weigh. Not a double digit. But yeah, common carp. Not a bad first fish, common carp. 7, 8 pounds maybe? Maybe close to double digit, but not quite double digit. We'll take it. It's our first fish of the day, common carpio. All right, folks. Gonna let this guy go. I don't think I need to throw him very far. He's a carp, he'll figure it out. There he goes, there he goes, common carp. Not a bad first fish. Maybe one of the bigger ones I've actually caught on an actual bait here, because the rest of the big ones I've actually snagged here. Alrighty, folks, we fit more worms on the hook. We're gonna throw it shallow because it seems like more fish are shallow, and big catfish will definitely bite smaller bait in colder water, and I think the water's probably in the 50s. We kind of had a frost freeze over the weekend here, and so yeah, water is not super high temp right now, but that means with the sun shining, the water is probably warmer in the shallows, so a lot of the fish might actually come into the shallows rather than stay in the deep. The big pole is shaking. That has to be a catfish. That's cut bait. I mean, if it's a gar, I think, if I got a gar and it actually stayed on, I'm perfectly fine with it. But I actually think it's a catfish. There's a fish on for sure. It's not small. Maybe it's probably not that big. It feels heavy though. Oh, yeah, it feels heavy. I want this fish. It's weird that it's not taking drag, but there's definitely a fish on here, and it doesn't feel light. It's not stuck either. Does not feel light. This could be my lucky day. Usually if it's like a big blue, it'll just take drag, but this thing is way out there, so it's gonna take me a lot of power level just to reel the dang thing in. There's not too many snags on the Meramec, but there are snags. I don't know where they are, and that's the problem. Geez, man, this pole specifically, that's a blue. It's a blue cat. So they're here. So this pole specifically actually like just kills my shoulder to reel in. Is it a blue or a channel? Can't really, I think it's a blue. No, is it a blue? It might be a channel, I can't really tell. They kind of look, yeah, I think it's a blue. Scrawny little guy. It's like a 10 pounder, but scrawny little guy. Mighty blue, well, not mighty. At least a blue catfish. Probably like 8, 10 pounds. Man, I can't catch the mighty ones. Getting the scrawny ones. I want like a 30 pounder, but that is not a 30 pounder. That's a blue though. Maybe like a 10 pounder. Fat belly, actually it's not scrawny. Pretty fat belly. But blue catfish, we will take it. We will take it. First decent sized fish, well, decent sized catfish here. 10.5 pounds, blue catfish. Looking for a 30 pounder. I know people catch them here. I just haven't caught one here yet. All right, first non-micro catfish I've caught here. But that's gonna be dinner for someone. He has achieved his goal of dinner, catfish dinner. I have not achieved my goal of mighty blue catfish yet. So I'm gonna toss another piece of that bluegill, and hopefully catch an actual mighty blue catfish. Now a mighty blue catfish, to qualify, it has to be over 20 pounds. So roughly twice the size of that one, preferably over 40 pounds. Because I have not actually caught a mighty blue catfish in my fishing career, and I would like to catch one. I still suck at tossing these sea rods, but that should be good enough. And yeah, it's you know, based on that action, it's probably like 15, 20 feet there, and that should be good enough to catch me a catfish. There are wipers out here every once in a while, probably not when the waters are slow, and I'm sure wipers will actually bite this spoon. By the way, I lost my first spoon because I hit someone else's string, and that string obviously had a higher pound test than mine, so this blue 20-pound test actually broke. I think if I had the 50-pound test, I probably would have been able to get it back, but these 2-ounce spoons are like $1.20 a piece, so I'm not really hurting. And but you know what? Snagging those buffalo is actually a lot more effective in, like, in the really cold weather than now. Like when it's like 40 degrees outside, snag them like crazy. Now, you're not snagging much. But I'm hoping that since I got a catfish, there's bigger ones out there. This one keeps on going tight and loose. Oh, that's definitely a fish. Maybe another carp? We'll see. That's decent size. I think it's a drum, actually. It's not as big as the carp. I think it's a drum. Could be a smaller cat. Or it could be a flathead, could be a gar, could be anything. I don't know what it's fighting like. Kind of like a drum. I'm gonna guess it's a drum. But if it's a drum, it's not a small one, which means I'm not using it as bait. Oh, it's a smaller cat. It's a channel gottlefish. We'll take it though, we'll take it. Channel gottlefish. This one's like less than a pound, so probably just gonna toss it. But yeah, channel catfish, not bad, not bad. Channel gottlefish. This is the usual size gottlefish I catch around here. Smallie. See ya, channel. There we go. That's definitely a fish. Fish are hitting good today. Yeah, this one's decently large too. Could just be another carp. I don't think it's a small cat. I think it's probably just a carp. I mean, it could be a decently sized cat, I guess. Cats are biting today. If it's a cat, it's probably like 3 or 4 pounds. But I think it's a carp. Oh, the silhouette looks a little bit bigger. I just saw it rupture up there. Sun's about to set. Got half an hour left here. Man, it's one of the better days out here, definitely. I think, is that a cat or no? Is that a sucker? It could definitely be a sucker. I think it's a carp though. I don't think they're suckers at this part of the Meramec. Oh, it's a buffalo. Nice, nice. Another species, we'll take it. Buffalo Lord. We'll take that. It's not a big one. It's not like the biggest one I've caught here. So they're here. I just wasn't able to snag them for whatever reason. Yeah, it's like a 4-pounder. We'll take it though. It's very nice. It's very nice. I'm hoping I get a monster cat here soon, but only got about 20-25 minutes left. But Buffalo Lord. Oh, no, it's more than 4 pounds. Probably like, it's probably the same size as the carp, like 7 pounds or so. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like far off from the 16-pounder I caught here earlier, but a good fish. Buffalo Lord. 6 or 7 pound Buffalo Lord. We'll take it. Not the biggest one I've caught here, but not a bad fish. They're not as feisty in the colder water as they are in the warmer months. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. I was trying to snag one of these guys, but catching one properly is better. There it goes. There it goes. It actually goes down very shallow, but then about like 10 feet over, it just drops, plops right down. There's like a shelf, and we're fishing beyond the shelf, so a lot of good fish here. All right, been a good day here. Still looking for the monster though. More worms on the line. This worm's caught a carp, a small channel, and a buffalo now. Hopefully it can catch me a mighty blue catfish. I also got 3 cut baits out, so I'm actually more hoping on the cut baits for mighty blues. But I've only got a little bit of time left because they do close the gates here after dark. Maybe like 45 minutes after dark, so got like very limited time here. There's another small ting on here. The worms are doing work. I'm gonna run out of them soon though. That's a fish. It's a small one though. It's probably just another channel cat. Yep. Oh no, it's a small drum. We'll keep that one. That's gonna be good bait for tomorrow. Drum, we will keep this one for bait. Sorry, you're gonna die, fish. All right, I think that's gonna be it for today, unless something hits in the next 2 minutes. And we caught 5 species. You know, we got like 3 pretty big fish, 2 small fish. We got bait for tomorrow. So yeah, we did catch another blue catfish here. So they are here. They do make it this far up the Meramec. I just have not caught the 30-pound monster, but I did catch like a 10-pound blue here. So yeah, that was a pretty good fishing session. Only about 2 hours because I have to go in like 10 minutes. And hope you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll have a couple more St. Louis videos where we head back to Wisconsin where it's cold and snowing, and maybe we'll get some content on the ice coming like in a month or so. So like and subscribe, hit the bell notifications button, and I will see you guys later.